Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. This return starts at the 5. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Out.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready.
They'll stick with Achane. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they got to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down carry for Achane. Runs inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
319!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Buffalo.
Cook has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
5 wide.
Cook again. And this time he kicks it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
All right, come on.
Achan again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identifying what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd down run from Achan. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Now Tagovailoa on 4th. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
44, ready.
Putting the tight end in motion. 1st down, here's Tua. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Taken in by Williams outright. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. That was T.J. Sanders on the tackle.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Achane from the pistol. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. 2 now from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it and doing his job.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
19!
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Brought down back at the 6-yard line. Hey, get set. Watch it, Oscar. Hey, 21, TN.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Buys time, rolling right. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 2nd quarter lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Now probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Evans now to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Brown 80! 5 wide. What's that?
Allen on the play action. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Gets a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Complete over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. And QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
Fits it through the middle. Now this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. That's good for a Bills first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
What's that?
Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Allen fires out wide, complete. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Moore going in motion left.
All right, go. Ready.
Tua off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, his throwaway.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Ready, shot. Out.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Miami! What's that?
And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
What's that?
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fields this one at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? He's all the way home. When it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one falls incomplete, though we do have a flag that we've got to check out first. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. All right, now another opportunity to convert this two-point try.
Yeah, ready.
Keeping it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we've got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage and the simplest path for 2 points. When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
319!
First down throw for Allen. Put some heat on this deep ball. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Finds his back. A-Chain. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Dolphins would take the lead with a score. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Receiver in motion, headed right. A-Chain on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Tua out of the pistol. We'll drop this down to A-Chain. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Waller with the catch. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Handoff running left, A-Chain. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
That's incomplete left side. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it's going to be second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Ready. Ready, team. Wait.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to stay at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
All right. Out.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. Flush down now to his left. And he runs out of bounds a yard or 2 behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines. Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Chooses to bring this one out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
KJ Hamler on the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Allen now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
To Justin Jefferson. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook takes out a one-stop. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Bills first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Half 10. Monday. Miller. What is that?
On first down, Allen. He completes it in traffic. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Finds him over the middle. And they they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Enough from the pistol to Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Bass now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Escapes a defender. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Running left, here's H.A. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Dumped off to his running back. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Taken down on that play by Landon Jackson.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. They'll throw on 3rd and long. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Here's Tua again. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he covers up after a nice gain right near that marker. Going to need a little bit more now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Rolling left, buying some time. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open?
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on second and goal. Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Tua now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This from 35 yards away. Sanders sends it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Begin with a quick completion to the right side. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Good for a Buffalo Bills.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Near the sideline at the 30, still going. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They have themselves another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Now Allen off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. Oh no, the ball is loose. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with a fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I'm just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest and longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
44, ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This one to Williams out left side. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready, set.
Out of the gun. Tagovailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and Buffalo touchdown. Defense getting in on the farm block with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Ready. Ready.
Dump off to his fullback. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Tua off the play fake. Chased out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa again. Hits his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36.
All right.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play call, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
That one hits for 30, and it'll be first down, Miami.
First down, Dolphins.
Going the out route complete. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clear.
And that pass is caught. They get the 2 points and a little drama now. We've got ourselves a one-score ball game.
Dolphins 31.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
5 wide.
Now Allen. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And nice work by behind the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Another try following the sack. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
319. Stop. Top 10. Alert!
From the 37. That's to the sideline, and Shakir snags it. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Ready? Hey, hold. Hey, tight. Half 85, middle. What's that?
Looking to throw. Lofts it deep right side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal.
What's that?
Allen setting up play action. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins have some new life in the fourth. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. He is to throw. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to throw. They'll drop this down to A-Chain. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now to throw. It's on the end route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Setting up to pass. And the man is there to knock that away. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So it'll be second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Has some daylight through the 40. And This one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Space on the right, he's got room. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Dolphins 35.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. Juke the defender.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. First and 10 from the 41. They kick the running back in motion. Tagovailoa on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down. One final shot here. Fits it through the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports.